Alrighties, 1, 2, 3. Let's just do this as a practice. So happy being back. Okay, getting a little, always getting a little rusty when it comes to streaming, dude. Like because it's only once in a year. Oh shoot. Okay, we good. Hey, Ricky, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, my guy? Wait a second, let me just put this little down. Oh my goodness, Ricky. Yeah, I was just wondering, hey, how is he doing, man? Hey, what up? What up, my brother? That's awesome. I was just starting out, brother. I just need to... I hope the level's working. Does it work actually well, bro? Can you hear me well? Oh my goodness, man. Okay, I'm gonna just put this little down, man. How's it going? Hey, so listen. Hey, Ricky, man. I haven't heard from you for a while. What's up, man? That's good. That's good. Hey, listen. I'm just doing this just for fun again. I've been trying. We play some games over here, just for fun. You don't have a Sworn game, right? You play mobile games. Um, a long time no see. You look good, bro. Thanks, brother. Yeah, that's the woman. That's not me, that's the woman. She's taking care of me, good care of me. Um, but yeah, man, I was actually about to talk about today. I was doing a little research on, dude, they're like, do you play console? It sucks because I was about to talk about some consoles, bro. Like actually Sony's plans of PlayStation 6 because dude, that's something really really interesting. It's really I was shocked and it's just the leaks, I always take it with a grain of salt. But I have a couple things that I actually wanted to talk and maybe use it for the YouTube video, just like after the stream, just having it as after that. But dude, like, what's up? I wish we can like play something because I have like so many games in here. Wait a second, did I? Yeah, wait a second. I actually have to try this. Yeah, it's working. I you wouldn't. You know what I'm playing now? Is this, bro? The Sworn. Nah. No, 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 bro. Like nothing pro, nothing pro. We just doing this as a fun. But hey, listen. I would just wanted to like I actually wanted to practice a little bit that PlayStation 6 because dude, I have some stuff that Sony actually it seems like Sony has a secret or secret plan, that is seems like there are some leaks already on PlayStation 6 that I know it's pretty early because I got PlayStation 5 like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. We have a PlayStation 4 released 2013, then you have a PlayStation 5 2020. And it seems like PlayStation 6 wanna release another. I mean, the Sony wants to release another model, the PlayStation 6. And you might, brother, you might ask why is Sony replacing PlayStation 5 so early, And that the answer, bro, like I was actually shocked. The answer seems like that has nothing to do with PlayStation 5 is actually have more to do with PlayStation 4 because 2013, bro, like let me see something. The 2013 it's been to what? That's 12 years? Is it? Do you remember the PlayStation 4 when was 2013 was released, which is 12 years? And it seems like they have such a big headache in Sony because there's like a lot of people still using a PS4. And the number, brother, it's 50 million. And I actually want to show you something because I have a link over here. So let me actually switch. Oh, fuck. Let me actually switch in here. You should actually see this. Bro, I it literally first look at this, right? It literally took nearly 5 years for PS5 active users to finally surpass the PS4 users. In literally, when was this thing? In June 2025. Like, how crazy is that? It's actually insane. And the big, the you can see this. Why is it big headache? Because uh if you essentially make the math in here, which you see 124 total million users, and you have PS5 users still using PS4 using, you have like a how many 49, like if they just surpassed it, which is basically 51%. This looks a little more right now than that's a little bit over. But if that took them 5 years to surpass that number, and there's still 50 million users still using the PS4, that is a big headache. And one of the reason is you have PS4 users spend less money. You see that, right? Like it really spend less money, way less than the PS5. And the good reason is when you get the PS5, you want to get the new games. You probably subscribe to the things. And in Sony perspectives, the PS4 users is just miss opportunity, or it's not good. They're not happy about it. And also it's even from the developer standpoint, like the developers have to make games on such a like old version. Like I believe the PS4 hardware have like the old Jaguar processors, the old hard drive. It's not the SSD that PS5 has, which is basically fast loading. Like if I just turn the Yotei, bro, like if I play Yotei, it's gonna be just loaded like this. And I have a friends, they still have PS4, and when we were last month, I believe, was it last month when we were actually playing the Cyberpunk, we had still like I'm playing a Cyberpunk, and because it's the open world game, my friend had issues like, so we on the phone, he's playing Cyberpunk on PS4, and I play on PS5, and I'm basically just loading in, and he's sometimes saying it like as he plays, he goes, "Shit, it's still fucking loading, bro." Like, and that's because of the hard drive, right? Like you have a weaker Jaguar processor. Like we talk in 2013 against 2020. From the player perspective, why would you even wanna upgrade to PS5 if you, for example, if you play Call of Duty, like a live service games, right? You have Call of Duty, you have Fortnite, you have other like a FIFA, right? FC, sports service games. Like you don't need to upgrade necessarily. But I got a brother. Like I got actually other thing that I wanted to show you. Right, there is a like a other link that I actually went through over here, and I'm like, you know what? So they have to solve this really quick. Like they have to solve this really quick. And how they gonna solve it? One, they have to stop supporting PS4 platform. And this is the one of the Reddit posts saying many live services developers are eyeing next year for ending PS4 support for their games in favor of the current generation. And this is really important to like how long it take? 12 years to stop? Oh, Master Chief, I finished the main quest. No, wait. What do you say? I finished the main quest of the Legacy of the Forge the other day. You did? Oh, that's amazing. Chief, ever since I've played the Yotei, I haven't finished the Yotei, and I have to come back to the KCD. How is it? How is it? I might actually turn it on today just to see, because it's been a while. I didn't turn it on, but I don't know if that would be really cool to just you don't wanna watch me through the whole process of going through the story. But you can actually, if you want to, you can actually spoil me what's going on over there. You really like it? Okay. Hey man, that's awesome. I I have to jump onto it. Like, let me actually see something. If you know what I was playing? Just in a we play with friend this thing. Just like while I have nothing to do, because I'm playing on the portable and just super game, but still playing the Ghost. And to be honest, do I have it? Oh, oh my God! Why is it on a? Oh, I have it on an iMac speaker, unfortunately. Um, Wait a second. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it over here, brother. To be honest, I recommend giving it a go. Unlike the main story, the DLC let you jump in. Okay, I got it actually in here. Take a break. You don't need to put in loads of time. Yeah, I need to jump it back in. You're right. This would be actually really good. Yes, yes. And if you liked it, like man, I know, but the problem with me, I know I'm gonna turn it on, and that's gonna be again the whole focus, which is nothing wrong with it. You know, 100%. So yeah, man. What, Chief? What do you say about the PlayStation? Have you heard about the leaks of PS6 lately? I know it's pretty early to talk about, but like I was just talking about it, and I thought it was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome topic to, because there's like a couple people. I don't know if you know the Moore's law, but he had a really cool leaks, and he really talks. Again, it's, I'm taking it with grain of salt, of course, but like he's like insane in it. Yeah, yeah. Good day. Oh, hey, freaking, what's up? You good day? I have a few minutes to be here. I hope you. Uh, uh chilling. I'm chilling. Okay, so like, dude, like, so again, I was talking about the PlayStation 5 and the issues, no, the issues, the plans actually. There's like a PlayStation 6 have some news, oh, like a new plans for a new generation of gaming. Since one, we didn't really get yet any game on, if you remember from PS3 to PS4, how much a big leap it was if you went and played the games on that game on a PS4 platform. It was huge. It was insane, right? You have a lot of those new games like Ghost of Tsushima, Red Redemption. You know, I can we can name it, Bloodborne, right? We can name all of them. But now, like the Sony has a new plan, right? And it's interesting because we still have a PS5 in here, and Sony trying to come up with the new plans. And I thought it was incredible because the one problem though, like you have to understand why they have plan to making PS6 all of a sudden if we still have a PS5s. And the one problem is, as I was showing this graph, I actually was showing this graph, right? um uh, it's the amount of people that still owns the PS4s. And that's like, the amount of people that still has PS4 is, guys, it's like 50 million users still using PS4s, which is essentially platform that was released 2013, and it took literally like 5 freaking years. There's a confirms the PS4 first time. Look, it's 5 years from for the PS5 active users to just like surpass the PS4 users literally in June 2025, which was like a 50% was already, now it's like more, right? Like if you look at this number and you see like, why is this such a big deal for Sony or such a big headache? Because they seeing this as a like a missed opportunity, right? You have like a people that usually the difference between those two is that people that use or have the PS5 essentially just spend more money, right? They spend by immense amount more money, and that's why they sees it as a missed opportunity. Because like, okay, one, and there's like a more reason why it's a big headache, because there is, yes, oh good shit, yes, lower the console prices, yes, and I want to get to that, bro, because it's true. So now, like, they really need to get rid of the PS4 users because they're losing a lot of money. But now, like, from the player perspective, right? Like, think about this. Like, I have a friends that still have PS4, right? I do. Like, I was just talking about the Cyberpunk when we were playing last month. And I have a friend that he was like, oh, I want to play it too. But he was playing on PS4 and he was talking about it like, there's a, like, for developers to make a game or optimize the game on PS4, like they still have to think about the old hard drive, not even the SSD hard drive that PS5 has, but they have to think about that. In open worlds, it's pain in the ass. I know that Patrick, that my friend, when he was playing Cyberpunk, he was waiting for loading till he was waiting till the world loaded up in Cyberpunk. And also, like, they have to account for the weak processing power. Like, they have the old the Jaguar, I believe, or why not. And from, it's just like, even like from the player perspective, if you have a PS4, and I was asking, hey, why do you still play on a PS4? And he's like, yeah, because all I play is Call of Duty, you know and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like, live service games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, you have uh, FC 2025 still being played up until this day, and they still being supported. So I was like, okay, that's crazy. So they need to seem to, like, they need to stop supporting those games. Oh, so supporting those platforms. And there's a really good the Reddit post that says many live services developers are eyeing next year for ending PS4 support for their games in favor of the current generation. It's not the only reason that 2026 is an important year for the console market, though. It was widely reported this week that Hyoverse will discontinue PS4 support in Genshin Impact. And some of those decisions will be accelerated by technical concerns. Um, yeah, that's essentially what it is. They really need to move on from it. But like, what is the solution? Like, you would probably ask, what is the solution? And the solution is to come up with, and I have a really cool picture in here. You might actually, and I got it from the Morse Moore's law. I think that was this thing. Let me just pull this up. Yep. So Moore's law in here, I thought it was really interesting. I got some pricing that, and like one really interesting thing would be what they coming up with, right? And why is, oh, internet browser, YouTube. Oh, it's not working. Why I don't see? Oh, maybe I have to do it this way. Oh, I never knew. Wait a second. So I'm learning. I'm still learning. So I have to do it like this? No. Interesting. Wow. Why I still see the one website in here? That's weird. Huh. What is this? I wanna bring this up, but I can't, unfortunately. I'd like to put this in the front of, yeah. Huh. Wow. That is interesting that I'm not able to actually show you. Maybe I just need a new scene for this one. Oh, that is so disappointing. Yeah, I cannot show it to you. Wow. I can't show you the graphs because Moore's law actually came up with a really cool graph that I wanted to show you, but I can't access this. Why is that, dog? Is it maybe because my browser main monitor, chatbox, Streamlabs? Oh, hmm. Wait a second. Is this even possible if I do this? No. It just shows me the one page. Why is it showing me only one page? Okay, that really sucks. I don't understand. Yeah, but like what I wanted to show you was the pricing actually, and what is the solution for Sony to do? Like, what is the solution for Sony to do? Would they thinking to come up with the three models? One of the models would be PlayStation 6 Orion for the like a high end gamers like you and me, or like a people that actually always go with the new console, which would cost probably around $500 to $600. But the main one would be the PS6s that you actually said. Yes, they need to bring a cheaper version of the consoles. And so they thinking like, okay, if they bring this in, and it seems like by the I wish I can really show you the graph, but on the graph it actually shows the the amount of how much it costs, but I can actually at least describe it to you. It just sucks. I don't know why. Bro, like it's actually annoying. I really want to show it to you, man, but I can't. I can't show it. Mm-mm-mm. What if I just add media? I can add a media image, and I can do this, which is crazy. Well, I would do that ever, but I have to do it. So let me see, desktop documents, documentation, and one of the documentation that is really important to show you, I actually want you to see it. Okay, open. Oh yeah. So we got it in here, at least like that. So as you can see, I know this is like a weirdest thing, but we have the documentation in front of us. And if you look, the PS6 Orion, which this is the Canis, which is the Canis first the Canis console and Canis handheld. They are both like one is a handheld and then is a console, and then you have the Orion. The main thing is this, that PS5 launch price is 503, and then the Canis PS6s, which would probably work on a similar level as, like, it's the similar level as you would have the Xbox X, and they would really just bring people inside the platform, where it would kind of work like, if you heard about the walled garden model, where you essentially sell the console cheap and to get you in the ecosystem, and then the real business is selling you games for 60, 70, $80 plus having the subscriptions and just selling you the things like this. I thought it was really amazing. Like amazing. Is it amazing? Now, it really seemed that the next gen leap would not, it's not about or the future is more or less, or is that less about the raw power and then more about the new experience. I really thought that in interestingly enough, it's because of the AI upscaling. Like, it's not saying that consoles is gonna be the PS6 is gonna be that weak or anything, but it's gonna be more so focused on computing power because of the AI. AI would have to be able. Imagine you playing the game, and maybe in next gen games, you will be just you turn on your microphone and you're gonna be interacting with the NPCs. Or they were actually saying another really great example of being in a game, playing a shooter, or and then, for example, being used the ray tracing more, which is the deflection and reflection, which would be if you throw the grenade, for example, everything would the the explosions would be different every single time because the ray tracing is constantly, it's not pre-rendered by the developers, it's calculated by AI, and the ray tracing always just react on the environment. Meaning, if you would throw the grenade and it would explode, it would always explode a little differently. Whereas now it's still just set up the way, or pre-rendered the way, that is always the same, or it has just many um just some of the pre-rendered situations. Whereas when you're using the ray tracing, it's always different, you know? So I really thought that was really interesting. So the new PlayStation would be a new way to what what to say. It wouldn't be about the raw power anymore. Yes, it would be the AI, but it would be very different from if you think about the PS3 to PS4, where there was, the Sony were really focusing on the power to have a better graphics. They were always focusing on the graphic from PS3 to PS4. They were focusing on graphics. They probably wasn't really, what I know, they wasn't really focusing on processing power. They even say the PS4 has a little bit less process power than the PS3, which is crazy. But they were actually amping the graphic fidelity. Whereas now it's gonna be more focused on ray tracing and the computing power, right? For the AI. They even say that the RAMs, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, Andrew, it's fucking it's awesome. They even said that like the RAM is gonna be more, the RAM is actually more in need. To put in perspective, they said you will need for the AI at least from 3 to 10 gigabytes extra on top of whatever you already using for the graphics, for the graphic fidelity and all that. You have to account way more for the AI. We have a little, so again, I just can remove this. Oh, actually, I don't need to remove it. I just turned it off. But yeah, that was really interesting. So the whole point is the future is not about the raw power anymore, and it's going to be about the new experiences. It's going to be about to bring those people from PlayStation, from older platform to the newer platform for very cheap. As you can see, they try to, if they put it like for 399, dude, like if they MSRP, if they put the PS6s for 399, there would be like everybody would come and jump on PS6. And it really even seems like PlayStation or Sony would stop even making PS5s, because PS6, even handheld, would be more powerful than the actual PS5. Just it's gonna be a little bit more powerful. It's not gonna be like immensely more powerful, because again, the focus, it's not on the power anymore, but it would be more so like, hey, if we can make a PS6s or an handheld for less money that cost us to make a PS5, why do we even bother with the why we would even bother with the PS5s? So they would literally skip on the PS5s. Now, think of I'm trying to think about the games on PlayStation 5 that was very like it's like different. I just got the on the comment with the one of the people's YouTube video, and yeah, man, it's crazy because I don't see like a big leaps, or I don't see any game like a PS5 games that is like you would say yes, this is the next gen game. And everybody knows that most of it is going to be the GTA 5, right? GTA 5 is going to be the next gen. And even from the trailers that we saw 2 weeks ago when we were doing the CDPR deep dive of The Witcher, that looked like a next gen. But that was like again, it was just a demo. It was just a thing, right? I don't know. I wouldn't really say that's what we can expect, but again, taking it with a grain of salt, that Witcher 4 was just a demo, so it's not really the thing. But man, what do you think, man? I still think it's pretty exciting leak. Again, it's the leak. It's not nothing. I would just take it with the grain of salt because that's, you know. But if the PS6 would be way cheaper, I would get pretty excited for that. Yeah. Let me know what do you think about the PS6. I am. Oh, I should save this. PS6 Leaks documents. I have a new keynote in here ready. But let me know what do you think. What are your thoughts on a PS6? I love any of your comments, and yeah, and let's just move on. I had nothing else planned, to be honest. I just wanted to do something, uh, and I think the best thing that it's already 3 p.m. would be, I don't know. I should tomorrow we're gonna be playing this question about pricing. If they console is priced cheaper, but the games are more expensive, ultimately won't that mean they spend more money? Okay, so that's the really great question. Yes. You know what that would mean? That you heard about the term of the wall garden. That's exactly what you're talking about, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. Like the the printer and ink, that when you get, essentially when you're buying a printer, you buy a printer for cheap, but then you have to buy the ink. So sometimes companies doing it like to put the printers, even selling it and losing money just to get people onto the platform or the ecosystem, and then selling them the ink that they need. The same thing they do to put you in their wall garden, at least because PS4 players, they don't see the incentives to go and get the PS5s, because one, America is exclusively fucking expensive right now. If you have seen, the PlayStation 5 consoles got way more expensive, and then you have Xbox got fucking price hikes 2 times in this year, which putting the Xbox consoles on almost, I think the Xbox you now buy for $800, which is insane. I'm literally looking forward to get my PC together like in the future and do that instead. So that's the one. Also, PS4 player don't see incentives from a couple reasons. You play Call of Duty live, there's a live service games like Call of Duty. You have Roblox. What else you got? exactly. If the game costs 20 euro more, for example, and I want to buy 20 games during the console life, I end up paying $400, 400 pound more for games. That is over wars than a console costing 200 more. Yes, yes. What do you like, bro? That's so fucking. And that, but that's the whole point. And I think that's the game for, if you think the Sony's, the Xbox, I mean the Xbox. What the fuck? I Hey, I didn't even look so deep into the Xbox, but you have seen those videos, right? What's going on with the Xbox? Like Microsoft, they don't play, like, but like it seems like they're really killing their platform. My brother using Xbox Plus, and he was shocked when it came from $20 to $30 all of a sudden. He's like, "What the fuck?" That's essentially what's the game. Back in the days, I thought the subscription is so good because you don't need to like. I personally buying games. Yeah, brother. I personally buying games from, because I sometimes don't play on internet most of the time. Like for example, when I was playing KCD and I wanted to make a video about it, I was like, there's no point. Like I'm gonna be playing like KCD probably a month at least. It took me KCD one and KCD two over 250 hours. With that, like you work and all of that. So imagine that took me over the course 2 months almost. So I didn't need to spend a subscription fee on anything. So yeah, I always buy the games because it's just bad. It's just better, right? I like to own the games. What's happening though, as you say, Master Chief, that's just the way they try to do. They try to get you on the platform, or and onto ecosystem where we're gonna end up like on Netflix when people thought it was very cheap, very good, and then all of a sudden you have a Netflix doing it for how many times? Just try to increase the the subscription fees. But it's not only on you. There's probably way more reasons why they did it, because for example, the Xbox, they had the deal, and I don't know much about like the details, but as I was reading a couple things, the Xbox had to actually increase the price from 20 to 30 from a couple reasons. One, it seems like the Call of Duty deal wasn't as profitable. It cost them like $300 million, and now player has to pay for it. Even though, let's just say, you in the ecosystem, you don't even play Call of Duty. Maybe you play it for 1 month or two, or maybe you just tried it. You still have to pay for the loss that was, because they probably, what I heard, they might not know what they talking about, or they might not know there was some misallocation, mismanagement or whatever, and then player actually has to pay for it. But that's about Xbox, and I did not even like, I don't have anything ready to talk about that because I have only limited time that I can, like, yeah, I have a little bit of something that I was looking into, but not really. I'm not really capable to talk about the details really. But man, you know, uh, again, since I'm using Sony's things, so I'm more like looking into that. I thought the leaks were pretty interesting. It's something that we can get ready for. For people that play consoles, it's really. I thought it was really interesting. Yeah, man. Wow, 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 wow. That was that's the Sony, and you see, I literally, wow. But why it feels like it's cutting? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does cut. I have some issues with my internet in here. Does look like it? I might actually try to restart because this is pretty bad. I'm just checking how it flows, and it doesn't flow really well. Let me just try this really quick. This is weird. Bro, guys, yeah, if you have, what is your comforting game that you go and play just for fun? Bro, this is this is the game that I would recommend. Wait, let me just, oh my god, I have to switch here. Yeah, I just need to try something because I felt like it was cutting a little bit. Yeah. I'm freaking cutting on that. Something going on with my card. Yeah, it's cutting. Yeah, it's cutting. It's not good. So I might actually need to restart the stream. Oh no. I might actually need to restart it. Unfortunately, look at that. It's running well and then it doesn't run well. Something wrong. But yeah, essentially that's what I wanted to say. Hey, again, I'm gonna restart this thing because it seems like it's cutting. There's something wrong with my card or something. But hey, thank you for come over. I just wanted to like talk a little bit about this. I might actually go on stream on Twitch, just playing a little bit of Sworn, or I might just come back on YouTube. It don't actually matter. Maybe YouTube Short. I don't know. Let's see. But we're gonna be playing something. I might actually, Chief, I might actually turn the KCD just to see what's going on. Or Sworn, just for fun. Let's see. And I still have a Yotei to finish, which is, I'm almost done with it. So, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna restart this system, but thank you again. Thank you for coming. And I'll see you in a few. I'm gonna just restart. If you have anything to do or don't have anything to do, just, you're welcome to come over. Anyways, I'll see you. Bye. Shit, it's not working, bro. It's cutting. I'll be right back.